Hello and welcome to City Yoga. My name is Luke and this is going to be a 50-minute all levels yoga flow. And we're going to go ahead and begin practice in pose of a child. We'll start by widening the knees, bringing the toes together, and then extending our hands out in line with our shoulders. Begin to spread your fingers, lengthen the arms, and just slowly draw your forehead and your elbows into your mat. And just resting here, try to glide your shoulders back and lengthen through the neck. Starting to breathe in and out through the nostrils. And just at your own pace, gradually start to lengthen, deepen, extend your breath. Softening the body, scanning the body for any tension. Maybe extending the exhale at the bottom, pausing, and setting an intention for today's practice. Take a nice deep breath in, and slowly sigh it out. Let's continue to channel the breath in and out through the nostrils so that we're taking nice full inhales through the nostrils, nice long exhales. And you're going to cupcake the fingers on the mat, glide the shoulders back, and try to lengthen or straighten your elbows. As you press through the finger pads, send the hips closer to the heels. Turn your armpits inward to face each other and tuck the tail under. We're going to draw the belly in, pressing through the feet. Glide forward as you breathe in. Allow your shoulders to come over the wrists, and then just plant the palms underneath you as you breathe out. We're going to bring the left hand to the center and just open the right hand to the ceiling. And begin by circling the arm, rolling the shoulder in one direction. Then circling the arm in the opposite direction. And just reaching up as you breathe in, sliding the chest forward, pressing the hips forward, and coming down as you breathe out. And we'll ground the right hand, extend the left arm up, and start to circle. And then circle the other way. As you inhale, spiral the arm up, press the chest open. Exhale, coming down. Extend the hands forward again, in line with your shoulders, spreading your fingers. As you press through the finger pads, sink the hips back to the heels. And keeping the arms long, keeping the arms extended. Allow your elbows and wrists to stay off the mat. And let's plug the shoulders back and look forward. This time as you breathe in, shift forward, let the feet float up as you draw the hips towards your wrists. Try to lift your heart towards the ceiling. And then roll back as you breathe out. And once more, take a nice deep breath in. And then round back. We're going to pause here, keep the arms extended, press through the finger pads and gently rock your ribcage side to side. As you come back to stillness, anchor the left hand, engage the belly. We're going to shift forward and open the right hand to the ceiling. Take a nice deep breath in, thread your right arm underneath the body as you breathe out. So reaching the right arm over to the left side. We're going to bring our weight towards that right shoulder. Options to stay here. We can point the feet towards the left and maybe extend that left leg out to the side. So grounding through the left finger pads, the shoulder and the head. And start to come undone, drawing your left knee back in, anchoring through the left hand, and then slowly bringing the right arm back up to the ceiling, pausing at the top. Squeeze the fist, start to roll the wrist. Rolling in the opposite direction, and then slowly come undone. So we're back in tabletop. You're going to walk the hands forward, keep the knees wide, sink back into your child's pose. Anchoring the right hand this time. As you glide forward, open the left arm to the ceiling. Take a deep breath in, and then thread it through as you breathe out. Shifting the weight to your left ear and shoulder, and maybe pointing the feet to the right and extending the right leg to the side. And to come undone, you're going to slide the right foot back in, ground the right hand, and as you inhale, open the left hand back up to the ceiling, and on the exhale, setting the hand down. And we're going to walk the hands forward again, sink back into child's pose, tuck the tail, cupcake the fingers, and try to lengthen your arms, straightening our elbows, bringing the shoulders back. So try to plug your shoulders back into their sockets, dial your elbows in, and tuck the belly as you begin to roll forward, one vertebrae at a time. Plant the hands back under the shoulders and slide the knees in line with the hips. So now we're in tabletop. And we're going to float the right leg behind us. Curl the toes, flex the foot, and then square the hips by taking the right toes, if they're pointing to the side, start to point them down. Bring your shoulders back. Suck the belly in and push through that right heel. Press through the right shoulder and extend the left hand. I'm just going to hold here as you lengthen, drawing the belly in, and hover the arm and leg up and down here for 3. Breathing 2. And 1. Plug the shoulders back, put the bend in the right knee, and reach back for the right foot. Spiraling the chest open, pressing through the right shoulder to anchor through the right hand. Gazing down. On your next inhale, extend the arm and leg. And exhale, come undone, releasing back to your hands and knees. And this time the left foot floats behind us. We're going to curl the toes, square the hips, and as you look down, draw your shoulders back and extend the right hand forward. Holding here, drawing your belly in, pressing our shoulders back. I'm going to pulse the arm and leg up here for 1, 2, and 3. And options, put a bend in that back left knee and reach for the foot. Pressing through the left shoulder into the left hand, kicking the leg into your right hand. Open the chest. Slowly extend out as you breathe in, and come undone as you breathe out. Just take a moment here to flip your palms face up, point the fingers towards the knees, press down into the backs of the hand, and shift the weight back and forth. Flowing with your breath, drawing in and out through the nose. We're going to come back to a neutral position and start to turn the fingers back to face us. This time the palms are down, knuckles are face up. I'm going to shift the weight back and forth. A little bit deeper this time as you glide forward. Bring your shoulders back. Spin the elbows in. As you round back, bow the head, and tuck the tail. Take a nice deep inhale. Nice long exhales. We're going to pause and flip the palms face up again, pressing through the backs of the hands and just rocking back this time. Shift back even more until we roll the fists or the hands into a fist, and then glide forward and press through the shoulders down into the knuckles. Take an inhale. On the exhale, just come undone. And we're back in tabletop with the palms grounded and the fingers facing forward and the thumbs facing each other. We'll tuck the toes here and slowly begin to lower the belly as we breathe in. Bring your shoulders back. Draw your elbows in. And then untuck the toes and round the back as you breathe out. Tuck the tail under, widen the shoulders, push away from the mat. And again, tuck the toes and take a nice slow inhale, bringing the shoulders back, dialing the elbows in and letting the heart lift. We're going to press into our finger pads, then untuck the toes and round as we breathe out, pressing away from the mat, allowing the hips to shift back slightly. And again, inhale, drop the belly, tuck the toes, lifting the heart. Press your shoulders back some more, cupcake the fingers, but keep the toes tucked, and exhale, round. Pausing here. You're going to send the hips back towards the heels. As you gaze forward, press the palms down into your mat. Inhale the shoulders back over the wrists. And on the exhale, push the hips towards the ceiling for down dog. Bringing the feet hip distance apart. Just slowly begin to pedal in place. Shifting the hips side to side. And softening just the right knee. Lengthen through the arms, send the chest back. As you begin to shift forward, draw your right knee down, placing it down in the center, and then angling the foot to the side, and then opening to face the left. We'll keep that right hand grounded and open the left arm to the ceiling. Draw the left shoulder back. So we're pressing away from that right hand and spiraling the ribs up. Then anchor the left foot and bring the left arm over your ear. Just keep pressing away from that right fist and keep the ribs pointing towards the ceiling. Push your shoulders back and lengthen through the side body. Option to take the left arm up. Option to pick the left leg up. And if it's in your practice, you can bend that left knee, reach for the foot, bringing the shoulder blades together and shining the chest open, allowing your left foot to kick into your left hand. And then slowly come undone. Option to release the left leg down if you need to. Option to bring the left foot forward. Take the left shoulder back and hold. We can pulse the left foot up and down if you like for 3, 2, 1. You're going to draw the left leg back, bring it down, and slowly come undone. Transitioning back to our hands and knees. And this time we'll keep the hands slightly forward to the shoulders, claw them out with the fingers. As you inhale, glide forward, turning the elbows in and allowing the heart to lift. Or tuck the toes, claw the fingers into the mat. And then exhale to down dog. This time lift the heels, take a deep breath in. Lowering the heels as you breathe out. Once more, inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. And then begin to pedal the feet again. And eventually you're going to come to soften just the left knee. Press the right heel down. Press the arms long. Shifting forward as you inhale, we'll draw the left knee to the mat. Angle the foot out and open up to face the right side of your mat. And extend the right arm and start to slowly bring it back, pressing the hips forward. And then taking that right arm over the ear. Spiral the ribs up towards the ceiling. Keep the left hand grounded as the right arm reaches up. You can push through the top of the left foot. Option to pick up the right foot. Maybe bend the knee. Find the foot. Draw the ribs upward. And just start to come undone. You can ground the right foot, or you can bring it out in front of us towards the nose. Maybe bring the right shoulder back and hold. Maybe pulse that right leg up and down here for 3, 2, 1. Inhale it back. Exhale it down and come back into tabletop. Keeping the knees parallel. Let's go ahead and cupcake your fingers and engage your belly and slowly sink back. Keeping the arms nice and long. And allowing your forearms, your palms, your wrists to be completely off the mat. You're going to glide the shoulders back and turn the armpits in, squeezing towards the center. Keep a nice long neck. Deepen the breath going in. As you exhale, extend the breath and soften the body. You're going to claw them out with the fingers and just push forward to send your hips back. Into the fingers forward and release the palms down. And as you glide forward, keep the knees grounded, let the feet lift as we draw the hips down. Exhale, rounding back. And again, inhale, glide forward, floating and flexing the feet, pressing the chest up, turning our elbows in, and then slowly rounding back. I'm going to pause here. Maybe lengthen the hands further forward or shift the knees further back. As you glide forward on the inhale, flex the feet and hold, lifting the heart, and then lowering the feet. Keep the elbows close to the ribs, lower all the way down, and untuck the toes, tuck in the elbows. Inhale, lifting away from the mat. Exhale, lowering back down. Inhale, lift again. Exhale, lower, tuck in the toes. Press the arms long as you breathe in, sending just the hips back as you breathe out, extending the arms nice and long. Find a plank position as you breathe in, down dog as you breathe out. And the feet are just about a dollar bill distance apart here in our down dog. Fingers are spread nice and wide, and we're pushing the hips towards the ceiling, squeezing the chest towards the thighs, and lengthening the arms. Find a plank position as you breathe in. Down dog as you breathe out. Inhale to plank. Exhale to down dog. On your next inhale, gliding forward slowly and lowering the knees, untucking the toes, and then lowering the chest all the way down. Keep your hands underneath the shoulders, pushing the shoulders back and tucking our elbows in. Start to suck in the belly button, point the toes, claw the fingers into the mat. Take a small lift as you breathe in. Soften down as you breathe out. Again, elbows close to your ribs. Inhale, slowly pushing up. Exhaling down. Retract the shoulder blades, plug in the elbows and suck in the belly. Push away from the mat and hold. Turn the thighs inward, point the toes, draw the belly in some more. Let the knees, the thighs, the feet lift. Keep drawing the shoulders back. And as you bow the head, hover the palms. Bring the shoulders blades together. And maybe extend the hands forward. We're going to draw the shoulders back and gaze forward. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower all the way down. Sliding the hands in just slightly. Cupcake the fingers and point your elbows up. Draw the belly in. Take a slow lift as you breathe in. And lower down as you breathe out. Slide the hands halfway in. Elbows are still up. Inhale, lifting. Rolling up one vertebrae at a time. Exhale, soften the elbows and lower down. Bring the hands underneath the shoulders. Tuck in the elbows and tuck the toes under. Press the arms long as you breathe in. Claw them out with your fingers. Hover the knees. Down dog as we breathe out. And this time we'll widen the feet. Bringing our pinky toes to the edge of the mat. We'll walk the hands back and shorten the dog by just about a third. Grounding the right hand, sliding your left hand towards the right leg. And just taking one deep breath in. Exhale, come undone. Plant the left hand where the right hand was. Take the right hand to the left leg. Twisting. And then come undone. As you start to walk your hands towards the feet, shuffle the feet back into a more neutral position. Soften the knees, relax the shoulders, allow your head to hang. We'll shift more weight into the heels, allowing the hips to lower some more. We'll wrap the hands around the backs of the knees, tuck the chin around the back. Just bring the weight around to all four corners of the feet, shifting back to ground through the toes, rocking back to anchor the heels, and then lowering the hips and gazing forward as we breathe in. Around the back, release the hands as you breathe out. Softening the knees. Just gently nod your head yes. And then shake the head no. As you draw the hands up your shins, gaze forward, take a deep breath in. Soften the knees and fold as you breathe out. Take an even deeper breath in, shining the chest forward, pressing the palms into your shins. Exhale, soften into a fold and stay empty. Round the shoulders, tuck the chin, engage the belly. And then peel the shoulders back and inhale to a flat back, reaching your hands behind you, shooting the fingers back, drawing the weight into your heels. Gaze down and exhale all the way down again. Soften the knees. On your next inhale, roll all the way up and extend your arms overhead. Exhale your hands back to heart center. Twice more. Take a deep breath in. Reaching up. Take a long breath out. As we come down, suck in the belly. Inhale, take a slight back bend as you reach up, pressing your hips forward. Exhale the hands back to heart center. And you step your right foot forward, pick your back heel up, soften the right knee and ground the big toe. And then start to float the left knee up towards the chest. Flex the foot. You can straighten the right knee a little bit more for support and balance. Draw the shoulders down into the back body. Hold. Wait for 3. Keep a nice long spine. 2. Draw the belly in. And 1. Stepping down. And stepping the left foot forward. Let your right heel float up. Soften the left knee. Spread the toes and anchor the big one. And lifting the heart upright, we're going to draw the right knee up through the center, flex the foot, peel the shoulders down, holding here. Drawing a straight line from the left heel to the crown of the head, pushing the shoulders over the hips, holding for 3, 2, and on 1, stepping down. Just walk all the way to the top of your mat. Reaching up as you breathe in, interlace the fingers, lengthen the hands, so your pointer fingers are up, and drop the shoulders. We'll draw the belly in and fold over to the right. And then anchor the feet, inhale to the center, holding your breath, sucking in the belly, softening the shoulders, lengthen to the left as you breathe out. As you inhale to the center, just bring the finger pads together. Exhale, bring your hands to the heart and soften the left knee. Ground the left foot. Float your right knee up on an angle, so diagonally. Flex the right foot. Draw your shoulders down. And tuck the belly in. Option to stay here or see if you can draw that right knee open. And gradually, option to step out of the pose or transition right into your tree pose. You're going to plant the right foot to the left leg. It can be above or below the knee, but we want to avoid the actual knee joint. So keep it above the knee on the thigh or in the inner calf, or maybe even partially grounded so your heel is pressed against kind of the side of your shin. So just taking your time to find your version of tree, rooting down through that left foot, keeping that firm and grounded. We'll fix our gaze on a spot that preferably isn't moving. Engage the belly. If you want a little bit more, you can keep peeling that right hip open, pressing the out. Option to keep the hands where they are, extend them overhead. Growing our branches, dropping our shoulders, spreading the fingers. Just keeping the gaze fixed, and the belly engaged, and that left foot firmly planted. Going to move the shoulders down if your arms are extended. Maybe gently press the hips forward. Maybe challenge the balance by slowly turning the gaze up. Draw the hands back to heart center, bring the gaze back to neutral, and then slowly come undone. Right foot steps down. On your next inhale, take a slight back bend, push the shoulders down into the sockets, fold all the way down as you exhale. Let the knees soften and the head hang. Bring the weight to the heels and roll up slowly, coming up one vertebra at a time. Bring your shoulders up to the ears and then lower them down into your back body. We'll do that twice more. Roll the shoulders up as you breathe in, back and down as you breathe out. Once more, inhale and exhale, staying empty with the chest expanded, tucking the tail and the belly. Inhale, reach up, draw the palms together. Exhale, bring the hands to the heart. And we'll float the left knee up, flex the foot, just bring it out on an angle. Drop your shoulders and tuck in the belly. And options to bring the left knee out some more. And when you're ready, take a break by dropping the left foot to the mat or transitioning to your version of tree, placing your left foot inside the right thigh or inside the right calf. Maybe bringing it closer to the ankle and grounding the foot. We'll fix our gaze, keeping the hands at heart center or extending the arms overhead and spreading our fingers nice and wide. As you lengthen through the arms, make sure your shoulders don't travel up as well. Just draw them back down, keeping your heart lifted, the neck long, and the belly engaged. Opposite, challenge your balance, grounding the right foot, and maybe turning the gaze up. Maybe opening that left knee as you bring the gaze back to neutral. Draw the hands back to heart center. And then slowly come undone, releasing that left foot down. And drawing the hands to the low back. Suck in the belly button. Press back the shoulders. And send the hips forward. Ground the toes as you come back into a neutral position. And interlace your hands behind you. Interlace the fingers. And just slowly draw your shoulders down and press the fists away. Inhale, allowing your heart to lift. And on the exhale, soften the knees and just hinge at the waist as you begin to fold forward. Draping the arms overhead and pointing the crown of the head down to your mat. You can soften the elbows. And eventually release your hands to your low back. Relax the shoulders. Engage the belly. Start to lower the hips as you release the hands down. You're going to peel the shoulders back and look forward, keeping the knees bent. Take a nice deep breath in and fold as you breathe out. Once more like that. Inhale, lower your hips as you gaze forward. Exhale, round, softening the knees. And just pausing here. Squeeze your fists nice and tight. Engage the belly. Slowly breathing in, slowly rolling the wrists. Pausing at the top And as you breathe out slowly, roll the wrists in the opposite direction. And then squeeze the fists, spread the fingers, wiggle the fingers. Softening the knees, we're going to roll up slowly and bring the arms overhead, pausing at the top. Spreading your fingers, plugging the shoulders down. Just bring the weight to the heels, maybe let the toes lift as the shoulders come back and down. Then ground the toes, let the knees lift. And then lower the heels, hook the thumbs. And as you press back, make sure we're drawing the belly in to protect the spine. And come back into a neutral position. Extend the arms again and shuffle the feet closer together. Plug your shoulders down into the back body and gaze up. Suck in the belly. Take a deep breath in. And then send the hips back and lower down as you breathe out. Coming into our chair. We'll squeeze the thighs and tuck the belly. And then open the chest, lifting the heart. Extend your arms nice and long. Push your hips back. Take a nice deep breath in. Folding forward as you breathe out. Then drawing the hands up the shins, flatten your back as you inhale. Soften the knees and fold as you exhale. And again, inhale, flatten the back. This time we'll bring the hands behind the calves. Exhale, round. Once more, slide the hands up the shins as you breathe in, holding here. Shine the chest forward and peel your shoulders back. Slide the hands behind the shins to the calves and exhale down. Pausing here. Keep the thighs together. Pull the belly in and release the hands. Keep the gaze towards the feet. Lower the hips and extend the hands out in front of you. Pulling your shoulders back. Pushing the hips back. Take a deep breath in. And just fold as you breathe out. Separate the feet, soften the knees, and grab onto your opposite elbows. Start to frame your ears inside your shoulders. And gently swaying side to side like a rag doll. When you come back to stillness, rolling up slowly. We'll come up one vertebrae at a time. Bring ourselves all the way up to standing. Peel the shoulders back and down, lifting the heart. Extend the arms out and spread the fingers wide. Inhale, extend the arms overhead, bring the hands together. Exhale, release the hands to your heart. Twice more, breathing in as we reach up. Breathing out as we draw the hands to heart center. And this time we'll come down to the mat. So take a deep breath in. Plug the shoulders into the sockets and a slow, long breath out as you fold all the way down. Bowing the head and tucking the chin. Flatten your back as you breathe in. Soften the knees and just start to lower to your seat as you breathe out. I'm going to take it all the way down into a seated position. And we'll bring the soles of our feet together here. And just begin to sit up nice and tall. So bring your shoulders back. Let the heart lift. Tucking in the belly. As you press the feet together, maybe allow the knees. Try to engage the hips and try to push the knees down. Just trying our best to draw the roundness out of the shoulders and the back. Lengthen the breath as you lengthen the spine. Drawing the belly in as you extend that exhale. On your next inhale, we're going to pause at the top. Move the hands towards the feet. Hinge forward and bow forward as you exhale. Just bring the shoulders back. Keep folding forward. Deepening your inhale, breathing into the chest and into the back body. Take a slow exhale as you deepen into that fold. And just slowly begin to come up. We're going to open up into a wide-legged straddle pose. So just allow the feet to fall open. Take the hands behind the back and try to sit up tall, lengthen your spine. Take an inhale. As you exhale, just begin to hinge forward, and bow the head and extend the hands. And shovel both hands over towards the left leg. Keeping the left hand where it is, we're going to spiral that right arm open, reaching back, and then take that right arm over the ear. Spiral the ribs upward, and lengthen the right side body. And then folding towards that left foot, travel the hands all the way over towards the right foot, both hands to the right. Inhaling and then deepening that forward as you exhale. Leave the right hand where it is, draw the left arm back. Spiral the chest open, then take the left arm over the ear. Draw the ribs up. Then release back to the center. Cupcake the fingers out in front of you. Gazing forward, leading with the chest. Take a nice deep inhale. And the exhale, folding forward. And slowly come up as you breathe in. Taking a seated position as we breathe out. I'm going to cross the feet at the ankles. Cup the hands on top of the knees. Rocking back to widen our shoulders. Shifting to the tail. Engaging the stomach. As you breathe in, glide forward and bring your shoulders down. Allow your heart to lift. As you breathe out, start by bowing the head. And as you lean back, widen the shoulders around the back. Once more, gliding forward as you inhale, pressing the knees down and letting the heart lift. And then slowly rounding back as you exhale. We'll come back into a neutral position. And start to circle clockwise, pressing your chest forward and then rounding all the way back, flowing with our breath. Come back to stillness and switch direction. We'll go the other way. Pressing the chest forward, shifting back to the tail. Flowing with our breath. Eventually coming back to stillness. Just placing the opposite foot in front, remaining in a seated position. We'll move the shoulders down into our back body. Release the hands alongside the body. Then inhale, take your arms overhead and draw the hands together. Exhale, draw the hands down to heart center with a slight bow. Inhale, pressing forward and reaching up. Soften the shoulders into their sockets and exhale the arms back down. Again, inhale, reach, draw the hands together. Exhale, lowering to heart center, bowing forward. Inhale, press forward and reach back up. And this time we'll pause at the top, expand the chest, soften the shoulders, spread the fingers, and then goalpost the hands as you breathe out. Push your shoulder blades together, draw your elbows down, cupcake the fingers behind the back. Lengthen your spine as you breathe in, let your elbows turn in. As you breathe out, release the palms down. But claw them out with your fingers. Bring your shoulder blades and elbows in towards each other and try to press the heart to lift. Breathing in here, and then just softening as we breathe out. And we'll shift back and extend both legs out in front of us. Ground through the backs of the knees and flex the feet. Engage the belly and just slowly extend your arms overhead. Bring your shoulders down. Inhale to hinge forward. And exhaling to fold forward. Bowing the head. Just slowly coming up. Just take the right foot and place it to the inside of your left thigh. And flex the left foot. Keep the back of the knee grounded into your mat. And then we're going to turn the trunk to face that left foot and bring our arms overhead. Plug the shoulders down and pull the belly in. Letting your heart lift as you spiral towards that left leg and then fold forward as you breathe out. Soften the shoulders. Deepen the fold. Options to add a twist by bringing that right hand to the outside of that left foot. And maybe taking that left hand over towards the right knee. Maybe turning the gaze under that right arm. And just slowly begin to come undone. As you roll up and to shift back, bring that right foot, cross it over the left thigh. Holding here. Try to sit nice and tall, sitting upright. We'll bring the right hand behind the back, using the left hand to hug the right knee in, soften the shoulders, and take a twist to the right. And options to take that left hand to the outside of the right foot. Maybe the right leg extends forward as we lengthen the spine. Maybe the right arm reaches back, and maybe we turn the gaze back to the right hand. Start to bend your right knee, bring your right hand to the other side of that right foot. Extend the leg, lengthen the spine and release the hands. Breathing in to open your chest. As you breathe out, slowly lower down. And we'll switch sides. We'll start by bringing your left foot into that right thigh. And reaching up slowly as you breathe in. Soften the shoulders. Twisting to that right leg as you breathe out. Releasing the hands down. Continue to expand the chest as you inhale and soften as you exhale. If you want to add that twist, the left hand moves outside the right foot and your right hand presses into that left knee. Gazing under the left arm if that feels okay. And just slowly come undone, rolling ourselves back up, shifting back to cross the left foot over the right thigh. And take the left hand behind the back. Use your right hand to hug the knee in and take a twist to face left. Pulling the belly into great space, allowing you to deepen that twist. And if it's in your practice, you can move your right hand to the outer edge of your left foot and maybe extend that left leg. Maybe extend the left arm back and turn the gaze to face the left hand. Just maybe that left hand moves to the outside of the left foot. We're going to extend the leg, release the hands, and hover the foot, and eventually lower all the way down. And just making sure we have space to go. Rest all the way on our back. We're going to extend the legs and curl the toes in, pull in the belly, lift the chest. Then reaching up and spreading the fingers as you inhale, let your shoulders lock down into their sockets, tighten the stomach, and then exhale, lower down as you reach the arms forward. Slowly coming down to your back. From here, bend the knees, ground the feet, and tuck the chin, pressing your palms into your mat. Tuck the tail under. Then drive the hips up. Take a deep breath in. Lowering down as you breathe out. Twice more. Tuck the tail. Inhale the hips up. Exhale to lower. Last time. Flatten the low back. Inhale the hips up. Holding at the top. Maybe interlacing the fingers. Shuffling our shoulders and elbows closer together. Engage the glutes some more. Engage the belly some more. And try to expand the chest some more by grounding the shoulders some more. So driving into your feet. Take a deep breath in. Tighten the stomach. And as you start to breathe out slowly, we can release the hands. Just allow yourselves to lower down one vertebrae at a time. Eventually coming all the way down to the back. Taking the right foot, crossing over that left thigh. Then reaching the hands either around that left thigh or the shin. Flex both feet. Pulling that left knee in towards you. Allow the right knee to press open. We're here for 3. Breathing 2. And 1. Just bringing the left foot down. We'll keep the right foot as is. Or if you want a deeper twist, you can stack the right thigh over the left. You may be able to wrap the right leg around the back of the left calf. But draw your belly in to create space. Bring the knees in. And release the hands out to the sides. And from here, we're going to let the knees fall to the left. Ground the shoulders and gaze to the right. Drawing the belly in, pressing the hands down. Just slowly come on down. As you release to the center, your right foot comes down and your left foot crosses over. You're going to reach the hands around that right thigh or shin. Flex the feet and pull the right thigh in towards you. Allow the left knee to open away from the body. So you can engage the left leg muscles to press it open, or you can just press your elbow into the knee. So that you're opening that left hip in one direction, pulling the right knee in with the hands. As you lower the right foot, you keep the left foot as is, or you can stack it on top of the right thigh. Draw the belly in, bring the knees in. Allow your knees to fall to the right and turn your gaze to the left. Grounding both shoulders. Drawing the belly in. Just slowly coming back to the center. Allow both legs to extend straight out. Reach the arms overhead. Engage the belly. Spread the fingers and point the toes. Try to pull your shoulders down towards their sockets. And then lengthen as you breathe in. Soften your body as you breathe out. Engage the belly and start to walk the knees in. And then hug the knees in, rounding the back, bringing the thighs close together and stirring our knees in one direction. Circle the knees the other way. As you come back to stillness, bring the thighs together, pull the belly in, wrap the hands around the knees and curl up into a tight ball as you inhale. Soften all the muscles as you exhale, drawing the hands back to the knees and just gently rocking from side to side. We're going to continue to sway from side to side until you're eventually ready to roll all the way down to one side and take a fetal position. And then keeping your eyes closed, draw the hands to heart center, melt the shoulders into your back body as we come up into a comfortable seat first. Once you're seated tall, once again soften the shoulders, engage the belly, bowing the head. We'll take a nice deep breath in through the nose. Soften the shoulders and sip in some more. And side out. Thank you for joining me in practice. Namaste.